Okay, we need to make an adjustment to one of the vector word problems, okay? So, here we go. There's a boy and a girl fighting over a puppy, okay? One of them is pulling at 27 newtons, one is pulling at 23 newtons, and they are separated by 33 degrees. Okay? Who remembers my one rule about vectors and finding the resultant vector? There's a rule. Yep. Terminal needs to touch an initial, right? So right now that doesn't work. They both start at the same location, right? So we also talked about the parallelogram method. So I'm going to put this in here and this here. I've now created a parallelogram. Okay? At the beginning of vectors. Okay, if this is 23 newtons, how much is this one here? 23 newtons. Because it's a parallelogram, opposite sides are the same. And this one would be 27. Okay, how big is this angle here? 33 degrees. So how big is this angle there? (180) minus the 33, because parallelograms, the angles, adjacent angles are supplementary. So this is going to be 147 degrees. Where would my resultant vector be? Yes, split it down the center, right here. Good job. There's my resultant vector, right? So I am really looking at this triangle right here, okay? So how do I find the resultant? Can I use the law of sines? No, I need to use the law of, all right, which says c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab, the cosine of c. You don't have to memorize that formula. No, it's given to you, okay? All right, c is what I'm looking for. What would you like a to be? 27 plus 23 minus 2 times 27 times 23, the cosine of 147. Type this in your calculator and then square root it and you get, yep, what do you get? This ends up being, I think it was 2,249.62, if I remember correctly. Let me check. 2299.62. When I square root it, what do I get? (47.95), okay, is the length of that resulting, the magnitude of the resultant vector. Okay? You see the difference? Okay. Remember that vectors, we lucked out in a previous problem because the angle in between was 90. So it worked out that because the two angles were 90 that we could just ignore and not make the parallelogram, but this is the true way to do it.